everybody. Good Wednesday morning, top of the morning to you. You can see it's starting to get daybreak here. It is 6:04 in the morning. I woke up about 5 and got a good night's sleep. Went to bed too early. It's time to get up and get her done. But top of the morning, everybody. Hope you're doing okay. I caught up on a little bit of politics last night. I've been so busy. I just don't really watch TV no more. And so anyhow, political post this morning. I'm at the point, the Morning Post, I'm at the point. I don't care what Graham Plattner may have done in his past. If he has repented of it and wants to take on Susan Collins, more power to it. The Democrats have always been a little too self-righteous for my taste and too quick to cancel people in the party over some past allegations. Eric Swalwell was different. All of his allegations seemed to be current. The light on the computer screen went out. I like that better. Let me see if I can dim this and still dim it. That's better, isn't it? I'm all about looking better, y'all. Good morning, everybody. Brighter, maybe I can see it now. The Democrats have always been a little too self-righteous for my taste and too quick to cancel people in the party over past allegations. Eric Swalwell was different. All of his allegations were current. To run Al Franken, one of the best voices in the Democratic Party, out of the Senate over some allegations that were over 20 years ago was not only ridiculous, it was stupid. Democrats have got to quit being stupid, y'all. It was just stupid. I love Al Franken. There's no way he should have stepped down from that, you know. The people should decide races, not Chuck Schumer and backroom politics. And while we're at it, would someone up there in New York run against Chuck Schumer, give him a good fight for his money? He is on his way to being another Mitch McConnell and sitting in office until they roll his old, decrepit body out when he gets what he's going to stay until he dies. We need to get these entrenched, long-time politicians, Republican and Democrat, we need to get them out of office. We need to believe in term limits by voting how we vote. So anyhow, there's that. And the people of Los Angeles seem to be tired of the same old Democratic politics. Mayor Karen Bass is going to be in a fight for her political life against a very progressive woman, Natya Raman. It is no longer a big cadoodle for a black woman to win a major office like mayor. She must now also be someone that gets things done, and who also is a good mover and shaker of making people's lives better. People no longer get excited about a typical politician like Keisha Lance Bottoms. People are hungry for new, bold leadership that is not cut out of the same typical Democratic cloth. The Democrats have failed the country, y'all, as the Republicans are on the way to destroying the country. I heard one high-ranking Democratic politician on CNN the other day saying that Plattner was disqualified from running, to which I thought, who the hell are you to say that? The people of Maine will decide that, not these Democrats that think they rule the world. Who doesn't have a past is my question. People's like, who would run for politics in this day and age? They'll pilfer through every little thing you've ever done, But who doesn't have a past? Who has ever lived a life where they didn't need to repent of some things along the way? We see now voting for people who have perfect backgrounds. They were the head of this club, or the professor of that college, or the best of this, or the top of the class at that. We see what all that has got us into. Look at the shape the country's in with all these picture-perfect Democratic elected officials. Maybe we need some people that have screwed up along the way and have some history and some past that they have to confront and overcome. Maybe they can learn from it. Anybody with a past would be better than squeaky clean, throw us all under the bus, Susan Collins, who was the lone vote to put Brett Kavanaugh on the Supreme Court, who was the voice that overturned Roe v. Wade. If Plattner was running here, I'd vote for him. The reason that Rick Jackson will probably win the runoff and become the next governor here in Georgia is not only because he is self-funded and a billionaire and can flood the airways, but because he has never been a politician. People are just kind of sick and tired of the typical politicians. That's why Keisha Lance Bottoms is not going to catch on and catch fire and do all that. People are just sick of typical politicians. And she's your stereotypical politician. Mayor of Atlanta, didn't run for a second term, didn't have no excitement. I don't think she could have won a second term. Her mayoralship was in such chaos during that time. Yeah. And I hate that too, because I hate the fact that it's probably going to really weigh down and bring down the vote for Jon Ossoff. Oh, Lord, help us, God. The country needs new voices. It needs new people, new leadership. You know what the country reminds me of a little bit? It reminds me of being in an old 60-year-old church, Baptist church, whatever church, and all the old people sitting around. They won't let new people come in. They hold on to their power, their stuff. The church is withering and dying. People's no longer excited to go there. That's what the political parties are nowadays. Something's not right about them. We need a new way forward, y'all. The country needs new voices, new leadership. Even if some of those have a past. What I'm not sold on is the Slick Willie type politicians, like the Gavin Newsoms, with his hair all slicked back and smooth talking. Enough of the smooth talking. Let's get shit done. Get stuff done. Georgia is blessed to have two wonderful senators. I hope we can hold on to Ossoff, but it's going to be very hard race to win here in Georgia. Because we still in a MAGA state, y'all. People here in Georgia still love Donald Trump. You know, all these holy roller, Christian-minded people. Oh, they love Donald Trump. You know, God help us. The people really need to get out and vote this go round. Good Wednesday morning, everybody. I love politics. I love the world of politics. Some people love Hollywood, love old movies, love the ins and outs of that. I love politics, always have. I loved it back when Jimmy Carter and the Peanut Brigade went to Iowa and trounced around in the snow to get votes for Jimmy and Roseland back then. I always loved politics. Yeah. So anyhow, good Wednesday morning, sweet people. Maybe coming from church world, there is something very off-putting about self-righteousness. The people who are self-righteous are usually kind of hiding stuff, you know. And by the way, Social Security is expected to run completely out of money by the year 2032. That's one of the headlines on CNN. The long-time dream of Republicans to do away with Social Security is within eyesight. Good day. Love y'all. Wake up. Get politically involved. Wake up to what's going on around us. Be aware. Be honest with yourself. Don't fall into a cult. Even Democrats out there, don't get in that cult mode. That politics can be like a cult. Wake up, smell the coffee, look around you. Let's go.